Hello everybody and welcome to Toyah at Home. I am literally 1 hour from going on stage for the first time in Proud Cabaret. It's just been the most fantastic week. We played Cambridge last weekend, which was a phenomenal posh pop gig, and then I've been in rehearsals for Proud Cabaret. We're having so much fun. It feels like home from home. Everyone is absolutely delicious and they're at least 3 times younger than me, which I absolutely adore. I get this really incredible dressing room and I'm underneath Waterloo Bridge, which is just amazing. So I've got all my costumes set up here. I'm wearing quite a lot of bodices, which I love, which I started wearing around Minx. Now I believe these are the same ones that were moulded on Grace Jones all that time ago in the early 80s by Izzy Miyake. So I got hold of these via Sean Chapman, who does my makeup, and well, I'm just so excited. I've never done anything like this. It is quite exposing, but it's so good-hearted. Everything about it, all these incredible young people are either from Cirque du Soleil or they're from Vegas. They ran away to the circus. They've trained so hard. So we're going to show you a few rehearsal clips, and then I am going to talk about It's a Mystery. And we're going to play you It's a Mystery from the Posh Pop Tour at the Half Moon in Putney. So everyone, let's have a montage of me in Proud Cabaret, and then I'll come back and tell you about It's a Mystery. Lots of love. So there was a few snippets of what's going on here in Proud Cabaret. I'm wondering if I could just sneak out and show you a few people. It's getting quite lively out here and it's going to get very dark, but the venue is absolutely stunning. So here we go. There we go. Look at those lights. That lady is my security. She's looking after me tonight. So it's rocking in here. It's so exciting. So let's go back almost 42 years. No, let me think. It was 81. So no, it's going back just over 40 years to when a demo arrived from Safari Records, and the demo was for the song It's a Mystery by the band Blood Donor, written by Keith Hale. Now, when I got this tune, Blood Donor were absolutely developmental and instrumental in the synth sound that we heard with early Human League and early synthesizer bands, OMD, wonderful bands like that. So It's a Mystery was about a 12-minute vocal intro and a 28-minute instrumental, and Safari were absolutely convinced that this was going to be a single. So Keith Hale and I, we went into the studio and we did an arrangement which is called the ABC arrangement, which is verse, bridge, chorus, verse, bridge, chorus, because singles back then had to be no more than 4.5 minutes long. So we did this, and I contributed the second verse lyrically, and then we recorded it. And I was very unsure about this song because it's about vulnerability. And up until this point, I've been a really tough, independent punk rock singer, I'd been individual, I didn't want to conform, I was almost third gender, kind of asexual in how I dressed. And I just thought that this song didn't represent me. But all it proves is you never trust an artist's opinion. So we recorded this song at Marquee Studios at the end of 1980 with Nick Tauber producing. And that was the beginning of the Anthem Band with Phil Spalding, Joel Bogan, Keith Hale, and then Adrian Lee came in on keyboards, and of course Nigel Glocker on drums. And Nick Tauber made this song into a very glorious pop song. Then I went away. I went up to Norwich to star in Blue Marigold, which was Tales of the Unexpected. And then I came back to start working on Anthem. Now, we were also touring after this, and we were doing a university tour, because at this point I hadn't quite broken internationally, or nationally even. And I can remember around March we were playing Sheffield University. Now, these university shows were magnificent. The band had been on stage for an hour and a half. We'd already done an hour of encores, and we were running out of music. And everyone was so hot. I remember Phil Spalding stripping off and having a bucket beside him because he just wanted to throw up in the heat, and he was playing in his underpants. And I think virtually everyone else joined him on that except me. But we got to the end of our music, and I said to the audience, look, this is going to be released next week. I think it's the nail in the coffin of my career, because it just isn't about me. And we played It's a Mystery, and honestly, there was a pause at the end, and the audience went absolutely bonkers. And the following Monday, when it was released into the shops on vinyl, it just sold out. It did something like 75,000 units a day. And can you believe the shops actually ran out of vinyl? So Safari had to hire men in white vans to go around the UK collecting broken vinyl from record shops, getting it to the factory, having it melted down and printed into It's a Mystery to get it into the shops by Saturday, so we got that vital chart position. And they did it. The following Monday, I went into the top 30 and I got Top of the Pops. That Top of the Pops was so glorious for me. Top of the Pops is a program that families watch together. All my life I had watched Top of the Pops and been in awe of every person on, the rock gods, the pop artists, the dance artists, Pan's People, Legs and Co. I mean, the whole world knew what Top of the Pops was, and here I was on it. And I believe on my first show, Adam Ant was on a stage over there. The man who sang Shut Up in Your Face, Joe DeLucci, was over there, and Human League were in front of me. And probably the first time I had intruder or imposter syndrome. I just thought, oh my goodness, here I am doing Top of the Pops. But I knew that my mum and dad would be so proud of me. Now, interestingly, Melissa Kaplan was my dress designer then, and she hadn't got my costume ready in time. And my backup costume was a Willie Brown costume. Beautiful green dress with see-through panels on the shoulders, short hair, pointed fringe, bright red and orange. And I looked surprisingly feminine for me. And I think that this was the winning ingredients, because I just was an instant hit.
It's a mystery, oh it's a mystery, I'm still searching for a clue. It's a mystery to me. A shot in the dark, the big question mark in history. Is it a mystery to you? It's a mystery, oh it's a mystery.
This song just went through the roof. It went straight to number 4 and stayed there for weeks, which meant we had to get into the studio as a band and record Anthem so quickly. I think we actually wrote and recorded it in less than a month, probably within 2 weeks. It was the most wildly exciting time of my life. I have never felt happier than in that moment, and feeling that I arrived and there I was in the charts with people that I just loved and admired. And boy, I will never forget that year. I will never forget that first Top of the Pops and the opportunity it gave me to open all those doors to have a 40-year career. And it's still going. It's still fantastic. So ladies and gentlemen, this is It's a Mystery with the Posh Pop Band at the Half Moon in Putney about a month ago, and it's a beautiful version. Enjoy, and thank you for sharing this with me. And over the next coming weeks up until Christmas, we're going to pick an iconic Toyah song and tell you the story behind it. We will see you tonight for a burning question, and tomorrow we will see you for a very brilliant and wacky Sunday lunch. Lots of love, everybody, from Proud Cabaret at the Embankment Theatre, Waterloo. This is my first night and I'm about to go on. Lots of love.
Somewhere in the distance, hidden from my view, suspended in the atmosphere, waiting to come through. Sometimes it's so far away, sometimes it's very near, a sound being carried by the wind, just loud enough to hear. I feel its power within me, bells ringing in my head. Often I have heard its cry, but forgotten what it said. It's a mystery, oh it's a mystery. I'm still searching for a clue. Oh, it's a mystery to me. A shot in the dark, the big question mark in history. Is it a mystery to you? It can treat you with a vengeance. It's gonna trip you in the dark. Tyrants in the distance are gonna steer you from your path. It's gonna lift you to the heavens, put your troubles in the past. Whisper the lecture and vanish in a blast. It's a mystery, oh it's a mystery. I'm still searching for a clue. Oh, it's a mystery to me. A shot in the dark, the big question mark in history. Is it a mystery to you? It's a mystery to me, a mystery to me. To me, to me, to me. It's a mystery, oh it's a mystery. I'm still searching for a clue. Oh, it's a mystery to me. A shot in the dark, the big question mark in history. Is it a mystery to you? It's a mystery, oh it's a mystery. I'm still searching